Welcome to Deep River Farm, folks. Well, I'm over here at the city mulch yard getting some black gold. That's what I call it. That's what it's known as. This is the composted leaves that you can get from your city to place in your raised beds for free. So that's what I'm doing, and that's going to be a big benefit. Now, I've told you before that 80% of a tree's nutrients are found in its leaves. So if you'll take these leaves and put those leaves in your garden, then you can have a very, very well organically fertilized garden. All you may need to do is add just a little bit of nitrogen. That's all it'll take. So if you'll take and go from your city and get yourself some of this kind of stuff. Some people call it leaf mold, other people call it black gold. But look how black this stuff is, folks. Look at that. It just don't get any richer than that. Some people refer to it, some of the older people call it woods dirt. But it's nothing more than decomposed leaves. And that's all you got. That's all you got to worry about. Now what you will have some is where this stuff sucked up in the back trucks, you're going to have some trash like so that you will have to kind of watch for and sift out. There's a plastic bottle, so you got to watch for that. Outside of that, you're gonna have the greatest garden that you've ever had. It generally takes me about 35 minutes to fill my trailer up by hand, and it generally takes about 9 wheelbarrow loads to fill up a 4x8 raised bed that's 12 inches deep. So 9 contractor size wheelbarrow loads will fill up one 4x8 raised bed that's 12 inches deep. And you want a minimum of 12 inches deep for your produce. And the reason you want it deep enough is this stuff is loose dirt, so to speak. And your root systems on your tomato plants, your okra, your squash are going to really go down deep. And that's something they can't do in any kind of clay situation because that stuff compacts. Now, speaking of compaction, once you get your raised bed built and you put this dirt on there, this leaf mold, don't walk in your beds. That is something that hampers the root growth of your stuff. So you want to minimize that any way, shape, or form. And that way it gives your plants ample opportunity to thrive by not having compressed dirt. So another key thing that you need if you're dealing with this stuff is a 5-prong pitchfork. This is a necessity when you're getting this stuff, and it helps. It also helps in when you stick it in, if there's any trash, a lot of times it will wind up on the fork and not on your trailer. So, but you can use a shovel, but you're going to get a lot more on the pitchfork than you will the shovel. So, be something to think about. But I wanted to share that with you today of what we're doing here and how beneficial this is, that you can use a pitchfork, get this, some people call it woods dirt, some people call it leaf mold, and the ones in the know recognize it as black gold, because it is very, 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 very good to grow your produce in. So, a little tidbit of information there, and give you something to study on. Now, upcoming video, I'm gonna do a video here shortly on how to use the almanac when planting your garden. A lot of people just think you take your stuff and you just plant it. But I'm going to show you how to use the almanac in planting, and it be very, very beneficial to you. The way the old timers used to do it, and you know, they didn't have technology and stuff back in the day. They relied on the almanac. When the almanac told them to do something, that's what they did. So we're gonna do a video on the almanac and how to use it. So I appreciate you joining me today on Deep River Farm. We're gonna keep plugging away, fill this trailer up, and be looking for those videos that'll be coming on how to use the almanac. We're also going to be doing one on your raised bed placement, where to place it in your yard or your backyard or whatever, and other things. Also crop companion planting and how to utilize that. So those will be coming up. But anyway, I appreciate you joining me here on Deep River Farm. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and go ahead and get those raised beds built and get them ready to go. Thanks a lot for joining.